Meta just dropped a brand new AI coding model. In this video, I'll show you how to use it from start to finish. Anybody can use this video to make websites, games, apps from start to finish with no technical knowledge. And in this video, I'm going to be using one prompt and create a website with the brand new Muse Spark 1.2 model and the latest Claude Code model to see how they compare side by side. Like, follow, subscribe, start with the video right now. Meta just introduced a brand new coding model called the Muse Spark 1.2. Today I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about it and comparing it against Claude Code and seeing how it does in a real life example. Here's some examples that the new coding model did. It's pretty much just a competitor to Claude Code and Codex. So it's pretty much just a terminal-based coding model that's just similar to Claude Code that you would use in a terminal. And you can see here benchmarks. If you're watching this in a future video, if it's a later model with Muse Spark, it will still be relevant. It's just the same instructions with a newer model. So to get started, go to your search browser, type in Muse Spark, and then you'll be clicking the first link, developer.meta.com. And once you're on this website, you're going to want to click on Get Started. Once you're here, you'll be sent to the Meta Off website. It's pretty much just creating an account. And from here, you're going to create an account. Or if you have a Facebook, Instagram, or email or number, you can log in with that. I'm going to log in with that right now. Okay, so now I'm in. Once you're successfully logged in, you're going to want to go to Billing, click Add Payment Method, select your country, currency, and click Next. Next, you're going to input your card information. Here we go. Card successfully saved. Click on Done. Go back to the left side. Click on API keys. And you can see here that we have an API key here that's already created. Open up a brand new terminal. Paste this in. Press Enter. So let's see here that Muse was successfully installed. To get started, just type over Muse. And you can see here that Muse was successfully installed. Press Enter. Now we're going to click on Login with Browser. And you can see here that it just opened up the page and you're just going to approve it because we already logged in our Muse Code account. Go back to Terminal. And you can see here that we successfully logged in with Muse Code. And we can get started with coding. I created a brand new empty folder right here. Just calling Muse Spark. And in my terminal, we'll just clear it out and type in cd space, drag in that empty directory. And I'm going to show you how to create a website with Muse Spark and see the result that we get here. And then we'll also do the same with Claude Code afterwards. So in the empty directory, we just say Muse to run Muse. And then when it says this, just trust and continue. And if we do the / command, you can see here, similar to Claude Code and Codex, there's a lot of different options here. You can clear the session, copy last response, set the model, effort, export the conversation, feedback, fork, goal. There's a bunch of different options that you can play with and check. Resume is a useful one. Skills is a useful one. You can see here there's a lot of different options that you can play with. Subagents, tasks, theme. You can change the theme, usage. You can check your usage. Voice, YOLO. You can see here that it shows you how to use YOLO. So if you just type in Muse and then the -- YOLO, it will skip confirmations. And you can see here that I want YOLO mode on. And I'll show you how to create a website now. Just went to ChatGPT. I typed in, give me a prompt for a visually great website. To test on a YouTube video that shows model, I'm using a new one. And it gave me this one. Created an award-winning, ultra-modern landing page for an AI startup called Nova. The design, and it lists a bunch of design here and a bunch of specifications. I'll paste this in the description for you guys to use too if you guys want. But I'm just going to take this prompt from ChatGPT. I'm going to go back into the terminal. Paste it in, press enter. And you can see here we have an empty folder right here. And you can see here it's creating the brand new Nova project. I gave it a specification here. So it's pretty much just creating an award-winning website. I gave it style details, hero details, section details, effects that I want. And the tech, I wanted to use React, Next.js, Tailwind, Frame of Motion. And pretty much the goal is just to create a final website that should look like it should be, it could win an award site and impress a bunch of users for a nice demo. So you can see here as it's running, it's pretty much just, if you've ever used Codex before, or if you've ever used Claude Code before in the terminal, it's pretty much just doing the exact same thing, but it's just using Meta's model. It was pretty quick. It ran for about 2 minutes, and you can see here that it built out the entire website. Open a brand new terminal, typed in cd, drag and drop the directory. So you can see here the files that I created here. Press enter, do npm run start. And you can see here that the Muse website that he created is loaded running on localhost. Okay, paste the localhost in. Wow. So this was one single prompt with using Muse Code, the Muse Spark 1.2 model. You guys notice this like progress thing here? This is the first time I've ever used Muse Code, Muse Spark. I'm very impressed. Could it be the prompt was good or the model was good? I'm very impressed. Created icon, I created a really nice visual. I've created a lot of Claude Code, a lot of Gemini and Codex websites in the past. But this is definitely, visually, I think it's even better than Claude Code and Codex just off a first impression, first glance. I'll include the code for this on GitHub for you guys so you guys can learn from it and use as well. Wow, mobile friendly as well. You guys can see I created this from one prompt and it took only 2 minutes. One single prompt. Everything is visually perfect. I'm very impressed. Okay, now let's do the same thing on Claude Code and compare the results. Create a brand new folder. Call a new folder, Claude Code. I'm going to be using Claude Code through anti-gravity. So I'm just going to start a new project. Clicking Claude Code. I'm going to be using the latest Claude Code. So Claude Sonnet 4.6 is thinking, and then, okay, same thing before. I want to take that same exact prompt and I'm going to paste it into Claude Code. You can see here I'm in the empty Claude Code directory. You can see here it's an empty Claude Code directory. Paste in that same exact thing. You can see here I'm using Claude Code and I'll let Claude Code do its thing. You can see here with Claude Code, it's pretty much the same process really. It's creating a plan and then it's gonna execute that plan and then create the website. There's a lot of different ways you guys can use Claude Code Sonnet. You guys can use it through the IDE terminal. I'm just using it through Gemini. Pretty impressive. You can see here that it built and then it found an error, then it fixed it, then it rebuilt again. Okay, so you can see here that it's done with Claude Code. And we use the same exact prompt. We'll open a brand new terminal next. In the brand new terminal, we're going to press CD. You can see here the brand new folder that I created for the Nova website project created. Paste it in, type npm run dev. Since we saw Muse code earlier, I'm going to run Claude Code, show the result first. And from one prompt. Okay, so this is Claude Code one prompt. I like this little animation thing here. I noticed the header is left aligned. It's kind of broken, but visually. Okay, so this is the same exact prompt. And I noticed a lot of visual issues with Claude Code. Yeah, visually, I think Claude Code, I definitely don't like in this case because on the first prompt, it's messed up, right? Visually. Wow. So one prompt on Claude Code and one prompt on Muse Code. And you can definitely see night and day. Muse Code did better. You can see here, this is the same exact prompt for Muse Code and Claude Code. While Muse Code did it perfectly and it looks like a professional production website, you can see the result on Claude Code. But you guys must be wondering how much did it cost? And this is how much it costed that one single prompt, 1 penny. And that one prompt used about 419,000 input tokens with about 26k output tokens, 20 requests back and forth from that one single prompt that we did. And you guys can see here, this was the prompt that we used here. And you guys can see here the result. In this result, I definitely say Muse Code won. I'm actually surprised because Muse Code just came out. Visually, it's perfect. I'm sure with Claude Code, if you just tell it to fix it, it could do it perfect as well. But wow, I'm surprised for a brand new model, it's beating out Claude Code. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have an iPhone or an Android device, go to clockapp.org and download my app to show support. I'll be back again with more Vibe Code AI videos. Please leave a like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on. And I'll leave the description for clockapp.org in the description as well.